Hey, what's up? This is MRW Talk. Recently, Tim Duncan, the great Tim Duncan, announced his retirement recently. He will not be playing in the upcoming 2016-2017 season. Pretty sad to hear. I mean, he's been around for a very long time. Well, what is it, 15, 16 years? He was drafted. He was actually drafted in the late 90s. Great guy. As far as I'm concerned, he is by far one of the top three big men in NBA history. And from what I heard, he is not nearly as boring as he seems during the games. I mean, he's quite the funny guy. And I think that not enough credit goes to today's athlete in as far as like conducting themselves on a court without coming off as too square, too dry, too not interesting. And from what I've heard, like in the news, from like players, teammates, he is surprisingly a very funny and engaging guy. I mean, for me personally, I remember what was it? Those great Phoenix Suns teams that unfortunately never overcame the Spurs during their great run, or you can say during the Spurs' great run, because it seems like the Spurs always beat them in the playoffs. But I mean, just seeing him going up against Stoudemire, like those great battles, or even going up against Kevin Garnett, another Hall of Fame big man. I mean, those were some really good battles. But it was always, I always admired Tim Duncan for being able to compose himself, because, Kevin Garnett was just always the talker, the trash talker. I mean, like everyone knows. I mean, if you ever seen a game with Kevin Garnett, and he talks so much, and he's a very, he's very vocal. I'll just put it that way. He's very vocal. As far as I'm concerned, he's definitely one of the top big men in NBA history. I would go so far as to say top three, because he came in at a time when the league was very, very, very physical. And the fact that he was able to play this long, he was very productive. He was multi-talented. I mean, year in, year out, the Spurs were, in most years, the team to beat, and he was still able to dominate his counterparts. And I don't think you're going to ever see a combination of personality and skill in one package ever again. Very humble guy. He's definitely one of the top people I would not mind just having a drink with. I can tell that he would be a really good guy to sit down and have a drink with. I really do hope that he does not walk away from the NBA completely. He comes back in some type of capacity, maybe as a coach of some sort, GM maybe, who knows. The man has a lot of basketball knowledge, and it would be a shame if the basketball world, not just the NBA, but if the basketball world lost that type of presence. Anyways, that's all I forgot to say about that. I'll be back, if not today, very soon. Until then, enjoy.